Man, I really hate turning on the mic while having this running, because it doesn't run in the background. Where the fuck am I? Oh. I was like, wait a minute, this is where I stopped last night. Also, forgive me if I'm coughing a lot tonight. It was cold outside, and I went out on 2 fairly lengthy trips today, so I'm a little worn. In fact, this stream might be a little quick tonight. I don't know how to use these. As far as I can tell, these words do nothing. This is probably, or rather it is, going to be the final part of EarthBound. This isn't going to last too long. I actually don't know how much of the game is left, I forget. I think there's one more dungeon on Holy Lolly Mountain. Holy Lolly Mountain, sorry. Or which is Mount Atoy. I don't know why they changed it in this translation. But I believe there's one main dungeon left, and then some exposition, and then we're good. Yeah, why not? Of course they go after Anna. Instant kill! Oh wait, I went back the way I came. Shit. I have to get back to that house. Essentially what I want to do now is get back to the house where Teddy got his ass kicked, because that's kind of the last main save point of the game. Everything after that's kind of just going through the rest of the game, the rest of the dungeons and stuff. Shit, man. If everyone's level 40, that should be good. Problem is that Anna, no matter how powerful you make her, she's not really going to get much stronger. Even with the best weapon and a lot of training, she does not get a lot of attack or defense, which is kind of shitty. In fact, I'm pretty sure she has the best equipment she can get at this point, and her defense is still terrible. She's the opposite of Teddy. She gets no strength at all, but her psychic abilities are through the roof. She has a glass cannon. So there's no way to kill that thing without avoiding damage. What? But yeah, my day today was pretty eventful. I got up early. I went out in 32-degree weather, which, man, I am not ready for that to come back again. I much preferred it being like 50 to 70 every day. Today was the first day it was cold, I think, since, like, before spring. And it was torture going out. But it was ultimately worth it. I got a couple cool things. I helped a couple people out. Well, I helped one person out, and I did some nice art for a friend, and I got some commissions to do later, which is pretty cool. Which is going to allow me to get a Pokemon next weekend. So I actually have to do those, but unfortunately I'm not going to get to do it until end of the week, or beginning of next week, because of Christmas decorating this weekend. Normally we do it the week after. I have to turn this down a bit, actually, it's too loud for me. Normally we do it the weekend after Thanksgiving, but my brother and I have plans both next weekend and the weekend after, so we were like, we don't want to leave Mom hanging, so we'll ask to do it this weekend instead. So now tomorrow and Sunday I have to do Christmas decorating. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, aside from being out in the freezing cold and also having my phone go from 100% battery to 1% battery within minutes and almost screwing me out of being able to mail something. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Oh, I haven't been in here yet. A Bomba. Get to Lloyd. Yeah, no, I almost got fucked hard. Because if I wasn't able to get that phone running again, I would not have been able to mail out the package today, and that would have probably been trouble for people, including me. But I got it out, and it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna result in some happy people. That's all I'm saying. Whoa. I know this is the right way. Nope. I might look into actually just replacing the battery on my iPhone. Instead, because I know my family isn't going to want to upgrade right now. Lloyd leveled up. I wish Anna would level up. Better than nothing, yeah. Well, if I replace the battery, then I don't have to worry about it at all. It'll be back to what it was when it started. I think the problem is that I do so much intensive shit with my phone, like between watching videos and Twitch and stuff. I think it damages the battery a little too much. That's why it doesn't affect my mom's phone as quick, because she doesn't generally use it for streaming and stuff like that. Oh no, we don't get a new one. Like, whenever we upgrade our phones, what we do is we always get 1 or 2 models, prior. Because we'll get them for very cheap, as opposed to paying out the ass for, like, an iPhone 10. Which I don't understand why they're calling it the 10 and not the X, since there's no iPhone 9. That still kinda boggles my mind. Shit. Alright, Anna's up. Everyone's in their 40s now. Good. X is 10, but I thought they were going to call it the iPhone X because it wasn't the same as the iPhone 8. But there's no iPhone 9, so what's the mindset behind the numbering? I mean, it's the, you know what, though? It's the same thing with Microsoft. They didn't do Windows 9, they did Windows 8 and Windows 10. And I know there's some weird technical reason for why they did that, but I don't, for the life of me, see why. Alright, back at it in Mount Toy, or Holy Lowly Mountain, or whatever it's called. Unfortunately, there's no friggin' map for this area. 7, 8, 9, yeah, I get it. I get the joke. Satania? Jesus. Oh, does anyone remember how to get there? Because I sure as fuck don't. This thing is annoying. I'm gonna run. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I will just dimension warp out of here. You don't get one of those upgrade forever? Not really. I don't know how it works. We use Verizon. Oh no, we use AT&T for our phones. I have no clue how the service works with it. I think we're back at the house now. Yeah, okay. See, this is great. Like, I love how they set this up. Essentially, this guy will fully heal you, and then there's a phone right here to save. So, even though it's the last save spot in the game, it's pretty much like the ultimate save spot. Unfortunately, there's nowhere to use money, which kind of sucks. Like, there's literally no reason for me to even have that money on hand. But yeah, this is essentially going to be the base of operations for the remaining, like, 2 parts. I believe we go up from here. Yeah, well, your defense up doesn't mean anything if PK Fire instant kills. That is ridiculous. This game is so broken at points. Alright, I think this is the lake, but I don't know how to go past here. Or unless this is the top of the mountain. Nope, it's the lake. I believe there's something I need to do here. It's the ocarina. Yeah, this area is hard. I mean, it's the final area of the game, so... do anything. Pretty sure there's something I'm supposed to do, but I can't remember. Let me look around a bit. Oh, there we go. The boat's engine seems to be in poor condition, but Lloyd managed to get it running. There's just a random boat here. There we go. I completely forgot about this part. I mean, I knew about this dungeon, just how to get there. So yeah, once again, another factory area. Which I don't remember how to get through. Or maybe this is short. Maybe it's a very short one-way dungeon. Doesn't look very long. And there's no enemies. So we had whitefish, and there's bluefish. Could have swore this was an actual dungeon, but I guess not. We got a red fish and blue fish. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. And a completely dead end. This game has a lot of padding. Then again, I guess the overworld kind of describes that perfectly. A lot of padding with nothing in it. Oh, look how the cracks appeared suddenly in the ice, or not the ice, the glass. The instant it sensed Nintendo, the robot sprang to life. My name is Eve. I have been waiting for you. My father was George. He was taken to the ends of the universe, and then he returned here. My duty is to protect you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So now we have our new temp fourth party member, Eve, the giant robot, who I don't believe lasts very long. But I do believe for as long as Eve is here, Eve fucks shit up. Yeah, here we go. Now we're entering final game enemies. I think these are like all that show up until the end. Oh wow, Eve does over 1,000 damage. Man, I really feel like my A button is getting busted on this controller. Do I go right, left, or up? I think I go left. Gigaborg. We don't need to do anything. Susie. So what was the robot before? Jessica or Jennifer? It doesn't matter. Susie's dead. Yeah, rip enemies. kind of weird. This game kind of throws a lot of, like, uneven difficulty at you. Like, it's brutally hard to grind if you don't have the easy ring. But then they give you, like, a tank. They give you Eve for, like, these very specific sequences where there would generally be a lot of challenge otherwise. Also, very good for leveling up. Star Miner. That looked like that was going to explode when you killed it, but I guess not. Last Borg and Gigaborg. Sea Pendant. Reduces damage from PK, Fire, Freeze, and Thunder when equipped. We are giving that to Anna. Flame Pendant. Reduces damage from PK, Freeze. She needs all the defense she can get. I guess that's just guard from freeze, right? PK Fire, okay. Actually, no, let's keep that on. What's the Flame Pendant? Freeze? Yeah. Oh, she was at full, shit. Oh, almost everyone's at full. Borg. Oh, here we go. So it's the robot from before, the 73, but it's double X version. Attacks, 51 damage. 1 damage from PK Fire, so I guess we still can't hit it. Like, it's funny, these giant robots are literally, like, the most imposing looking things in the game. And you don't really get to fight any of them. The first one you destroy with the tank. The second one defeats you, and then it gets upgraded into this third one now that we have to let Eve attack. Because none of us can hurt it. Eve exploded. Eve was destroyed and ceased functioning. That sucks. Music began to emanate from Eve's chest area. And 10 learned the melody. Huh? There still seems to be something inside Eve's body. And 10's party took the memory chip. It's sad, really. Yeah, but there was the 7th melody. And now we got the memory chip, which, when you use it, automatically brings you back here to where Eve's remains are. I believe. Part of great-grandfather George's memory is stored on this. Nintendo can use it to return to Eve's location. Well, nothing to do now but keep moving. I like how our party has no reaction to it either. It's just like, oh, Eve's dead. Every machine we run into has died. Last Starmen. See, all the Starmen in this game are just recolors, whereas in EarthBound they all have, like, different kind of spikes and shit coming out of them. Pretty rad. Pretty cool. Eve was a good robot. Rest in peace, Eve. Welcome, Nintendo. I always had faith that you would make it this far. Long ago, your great-grandmother Maria filled her 8 melodies with all the love she could and scattered them around as gifts for you, even though she had never seen you before. So I guess that's supposed to be Grandpa George's grave. And 10 learned the melody. Bathed in the glow of the crystal, everyone was completely healed. I believe this just repeats it, you know? Yeah. So it's kind of the memory of grandfather, or great-grandfather George. Well, we can't do anything more here, so back to Magicant. So let's store... We're not going to need the Onyx Hook anymore. Can I take anything out? Let's take the magic herbs. Any healing stuff we have should be taken out, pretty much. Those don't really matter. Alright, so it's just those. We're done then. Mother series in general is melancholy, especially this and Mother 3. EarthBound a little less so. So now that we know all 8 melodies, time to play them for the Queen. Let me hear the melodies you've learned. Yes, that's it. That's the song. Oh, Gigas. I had loved him as if he were my own child, too. He would always wag his tail as a baby. I would sing him a lullaby, but then... Oh, George, this is your wife, Maria. I know you've been waiting. I'm on my way to join you in heaven now. Once Queen Mary finished speaking to Nintendo, she disappeared into the wind. And then the land of Magicant itself vanished without a trace. Magicant had actually been an illusion born of Mary's consciousness. Oh yeah, this is just... yeah. So I guess the ocarina is pretty useless overall. It just lets you listen to the music at any time. I don't think I ever got it before. I don't remember ever getting this. So now that just removes the rock, which allows us to go into the final dungeon. Or final area, really. It's too dark to see much, but... aren't you that girl from the church in Snowman? Anna, was it? Your mom is being held in a room in the back. But you can't save us right now. You gotta find a way to deal with the mothership first. So yeah, this is where all the people from... Youngtown, where Anna's parents, where all the missing people have been taken. They're put in those tubes. Tense. Gigas suddenly attacked. So there is no way to beat them, as far as I know. No way to actually fight him. From somewhere, Nintendo heard Queen Mary's voice. You can't beat Gigas with brute strength. I doubt any weapon can defeat him. But the lullaby... maybe the song I used to sing to him can stop him. Nintendo, I owe a great deal to your family line. Can't grasp the form of Gigas' attack. Shit. So yeah, he just does an attack every turn that does a lot of damage to everyone. It's not like EarthBound where there's multiple effects, it's just straight up damage, but it's still pretty deadly. And you cannot fight him right now. Maria, George's wife, raised me when I was very young. While George himself stole vital information from our planet and tried to turn against us. So essentially they were abducted, but Maria cared for Gigas as a baby, while George eventually managed to escape with information on them. For what reason, we don't know. But I guess Gigas is pissed, and that's why he came back and is fucking up Earth now. Also, great sound effects right here. Just really grates the ears. And now their descendant is bent on hindering our plan again. In 10, I am referring to you. Now leave. May you be destroyed with the rest of the disgusting Earth people. Whoa. That kind of fucked Nintendo up. You are too weak to do anything. You are mere insects to me. In 10, I'm willing to let you, and only you, live. Board the mothership with me. Then you can perish here with your friends and all the other hideous Earth people. And 10 said no. So now Run is replaced with Sing, and you know what we gotta do. Unfortunately, that means we're completely defenseless while we're doing it. Stop singing! So essentially, this is what started the whole, like, final battle thing that Mother series always does, where there's, like, some kind of action you gotta do repeatedly. Thankfully, in this game, everyone can do the action. Stop singing! Stop singing! Stop singing! You Earth insects! Shut up! Stop singing! Hell no, more like hell yeah. Stop! Singing. Ugh. Notice every time you sing, you get one melody further in. I think you need to sing 9 times total, though. Stop. Oh wow, Anna's out of PP. So I need to pull off, I think, one more at this point. Or this might be the last one, I'm not sure. Ugh. Nope, one more. Oh shit, he went first. I think that's it. I think we won. Ow, my arm. How could I be defeated by this song? Someday I will return and make you. And 10, we will meet again. And everyone's fully healed. So instead of just destroying the world, the song drives him nuts and he leaves. Anna is reunited with her mother as the rest of the freed people exit the cave. Teddy, his health fully recovered, is now a popular singer at the live house. Happy ending. The abducted grown-ups return to their children in Easter. You did great, kids. I promise I'll never forget you, so I won't say goodbye. Just till we meet again. Lloyd returns to a hero's welcome at Twinkle Elementary School. Welcome home, Ninten. We're so glad you made it back safe and sound. You must be famished. All's well that ends well. Oh, a letter from Ninten. I miss him so much. I hope we can get together again soon. Also, Ninten's smiling there, which is weird because he never smiles in the rest of the game. Well, now that Earth's crisis is finally over, I think I'll just lie down for a moment and... Now you get the cast, like the cast of characters. Pretty interesting, like how, despite the fact that this game is not as well known as the sequel, this game puts a lot of like the traditional stuff like front and center. Like there's like a lot of the stuff in this game is what's used in the later 2 games, like the reoccurring themes and stuff. It's pretty neat. I never found the penguin. I guess he was in the monkey cave. Flying men, only one of which died in the end. But they were all fake anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's our buddies, including Teddy, who was in our party for all of 10 minutes. That was pretty fun. It's good to revisit this game every once in a while, despite it not really aging well. Like, I would totally recommend getting it on the Wii U to support the series, but, I wouldn't recommend playing it on the Wii U. I'd recommend playing this version with the Easy Ring and the retranslation. Hey, there I am. Player. I actually believe the credits music is different in the NES version. It's a different song from the game and not the train theme. Oh shit, it's not over yet. Nah, it's actually over. Oh, this is your dad. I hate to wake you, but it might be just a little too soon to rest easy. And then that ends. That's the end. It's interesting that, like, it kind of implies that there was going to be more to Nintendo's story, and then they kind of just scrubbed it and went with Ness instead. It makes me wonder if that, like, the original intention was that they were going to be the same character. But I guess they realized it might not work if they did that, because they wanted to kind of have a new group of people. I don't know. I'm curious, though. Do I start with the... No, I don't. Actually, it didn't save since I never died. All that stuff I just did since the last save is gone. Oh well. I could have swore there's something I could do with these love and curse words, but... Oh well, whatever. Yeah, so that's Mother 1, or EarthBound Beginnings, or EarthBound 0, or whatever the hell you want to call it. If I do EarthBound, which I probably will, but not until maybe next year, maybe I'll do that like next November, I will not be doing the GBA version, obviously. I will be doing the SNES version, because it is vastly superior in terms of music. Like, this music is awful. Like, you can hear how heavily compressed and redone it is, and it just sounds like crap. I mean, that sounds so tinny. Also, guard is again misspelled here because they had to put it in 4 letters. This version of the game doesn't actually have a full English translation. It's just the menus and stuff. See, most of the shit is still untranslated. Sounds like garbage. Also, it's not even playing, like, the music is just looping the beginning part. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. It sounds like absolute garbage. I mean, it looks nice for a GBA game. They emulated the SNES graphics pretty well, but I gotta say the sound quality is absolute trash. If I'd gotten this when it came out, like if this had come out in America, I probably would have loved it. I probably would have been like, oh, this is great. I could play this long-forgotten game portably. But yeah, that's not how this works. That's not how it's gonna work. So yeah, that's your mother fix for this year. It has only been less than an hour of streaming, and I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go tonight because I'm tired. So let me